Hey everybody, welcome back to a little Jays talk. We've got some quote-unquote breaking news here that isn't really that surprising to anyone if you watched yesterday's game. Max Scherzer obviously left the game early, and he has been put on the injured list. Now, he said he's not going to be playing again until his thumb is 100% healthy, so I don't know how long that's going to take, but that sounds like more of a month's thing than a day's thing to me. So, in his place, they've called up Easton Lucas. So, you know what, at least you're getting a fresh body put out, whether they use him in the bullpen and move Yariel to the rotation, or they plan on giving a couple starts to Easton Lucas. Just having a healthy arm in there that can eat some innings for us is a nice thing. And then the Richard Lovelady experiment came to an end as well after just 3 days. So he had 2 opportunities to come into games and just show that he belonged in the majors. I think the Jays were probably expecting him to put up something like he did last year, and obviously in a bullpen role and an incredibly small sample size, you get blown up and it looks atrocious, and he was atrocious. He can't be out there walking, hitting guys. Basically, he was given an opportunity and did nothing with it, and anyways, they've nipped that experiment right away, gotten rid of him, and Mason Fluharty is coming up. Now, I made a tweet earlier this morning. I'll see if I can actually pull it up here real quick about Mason Fluharty, because in spring training, albeit, I know, spring training, but he looked very, very good, specifically against lefties, and even his numbers overall for spring training. He ran a 40.7% K rate with only a 3.7% walk rate. So he's in the strike zone, he's striking guys out, and he hardly walks anybody. And against lefties, it was even better. He had close to a 50% K rate with a 0% walk rate. So he's a guy that's clearly dominant against lefties, but doesn't fall apart against righties either. He puts, I think in the minor leagues last year, he was a 3.6, right around there, 3.6 ERA, and I checked his splits out, and he was very similar versus lefties and righties. In terms of like his whip was 1.18 against both, and he was a little bit more strikeout heavy against the lefties, but overall he was very competent against both. So yeah, just getting rid of some of this dead weight that just did not run with their opportunities, and getting some of these young, hungry guys in. And I've commented before about how Mason Fluharty, his windup is so compact and so repeatable. I really like that. He's not going to blow guys away. His fastball will sit 91, 92. He's got a decent off-speed pitch. He's not going to give you anything closer related or anything like that. Like, we do need to kind of lower the expectations a bit. He's not a back-end bullpen guy yet, but he throws strikes. He's competitive, and he will give quality innings and make them put the ball in play. And that's really all you can ask for out of these last couple of bullpen spots, is just don't blow up the game and don't give it away to the other team. So yeah, I'm really interested to see how this goes. I've got pretty high hopes for Mason Fluharty and Easton Lucas, and it'll be interesting to see how we deploy them, how we want to do some of this piggybacking. I don't know whether Yariel will be stretched out right away or Easton Lucas will be, or whether they're going to piggyback a couple of these guys. But either way, reinforcements are on the way, and they're greatly needed after the way the first 3 games have gone, where not only has the bullpen looked terrible, but we've only got 14 innings pitched across 3 starts from our supposed horses, and that's just not good enough to get it done. You can't be going to your bullpen in the 5th inning. Gosman got a 6, so that was solid, but Barrios only got us 5, and then Scherzer having to leave after 3. That's just really tough to deal with in any bullpen, let alone when you're carrying along a couple guys that you do not feel good about. So yeah, let's hope for some better starts here from Bassett and Bowden Francis, and then flip the rotation over, and also get some fresh arms on the way here to provide the reinforcement and give some guys a day off. Anyways, really happy with the moves, not happy with how the bullpen has gone thus far, but let's hope it improves. Let me know your comments below. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.